Hi everyone, welcome back again to my channel. So before anything else, please don't forget to subscribe. So today I'm gonna make a review of the Notability app that I purchased from the Apple Store. So as you remembered, I installed the app immediately after I got this iPad because our classes already started at that time. So I've read several reviews about Notability versus GoodNotes, and I was convinced that yes, I'm gonna go with the Notability. So far, the app is very convenient for me when I need to save documents from the website, because they have this feature, like for example this one. If I wanna save this one to Notability so that I can do highlights and read it, I can just click this arrow up and it will show some options where to open the said document. So if I choose Notability, it will direct me to the app itself, and then where I can just create new note, change title like this one, then back, then subject, so you choose the subject, then you can click import and then back. And so after importing, you can see this here, it will be saved in your folder or the subjects you've created. So yeah. Another thing is, it's very convenient to highlight from this application. Like, you have different options for the pencil, so you can choose a thinner one. Yeah, then this one. You can also adjust the thickness of your pencil, or you can also use this highlighter with different strokes. This one, bigger one, or you can also customize your own color too. So this, you can add colors depending on what you want. And then yeah, it has an eraser, and then this scissor tool where you can use this to like do copy, or yeah. But if you have written text, I also added an additional feature for this one, like I purchased for around 149 pesos. That will convert this handwritten notes that you wrote into, it's not appearing here, like this one. Oh, it removes the feature of okay, so nawala. Okay, I forgot. I uninstalled actually this app the other day because there are some weird things going on, which I'm gonna tell you later on. So supposed to be, when you click this one, there's this option of convert to text, which I seldom use, but yes, it's gone here. Then you also have this scroll hand, for scrolling. Then this is the pages. You can just go directly to the page. Another thing about Notability is that you can also record some lectures or audio here. So you just have to click this one. Okay, you just have to enable these settings so that it can access your microphone, but in my case I don't usually use this, because aside from I don't listen again to the audios that I record, so it's useless for me. So, and it will also occupy additional space, so that's why I did not enable it on the application. Then for the paper, you have actually different options here as to what style do you want. So you can change this one. You can change colors. Yes. And yeah, it has different colors or background, and then there's also different, designs. Okay, so it's not adding here. So for example, this one, you can add grid. You can also add different sizes of grid. So as you can see, so you can play around with that. Also, to the settings, you can also choose several themes: light, dark, darker blue, and there are also for this other items here are for sale, so you have to purchase them if you want to really customize the design or the interface of your Notability. Very good for students like me, and it also saves papers from printing and also printing cost. So for me, like when I read something, I like it to highlight. And just put underline here, then it when you long press it, so the lines automatically becomes straight lines. So then I'm gonna highlight this one, and then I can also note that this is. Go to the downside of this application. So on the first few weeks of using the app, everything seems normal. It does not consume much of my battery, and it does not overheat even if I use it for the entire day, just reading and highlighting things on the notes. So now there was this update that popped out the other last week, so I have no choice. I hate seeing some red button on the App Store update thing, so I updated it, and then it says that there are some additional improvement on the apps, like on the recording and other stuff that I did not read. So yeah, eventually I updated it, and now after I updated it, I noticed some changes on the battery life of my iPad. Like it easily drains from the usual charging. I usually charge my iPad, like for example, it is full charge today. I'll charge it by tomorrow night or the next day, because I only use this Notability app. I don't surf on this iPad. I just really use this for reading or sometimes casual drawing on Procreate. But I really noticed that every time I open this Notability, it drains my battery really fast, and when I touch the surface, it's unusually warm. Like unlike before that you can't feel anything on the surface, like it's just normal even if I draw for the entire day using the Procreate. So now I tested it to I watch movies on the iPad, like a 2 hours length movie, 2-hour length movie, and then I noticed that it did not drain my battery for like 5%, but in Notability, every time I use and open this app, within just a few, like in 1 hour, I lost around 10% of my battery life, or no, I don't know. Like, yeah, like it usually drain immediately my from usual 10 hours. It usually ends up with just around a couple of hours. So like, for example, let's see in the setting. So yes, if you can see, the highest percentage of the draining app here is the Notability, and see my screen time for like, for example, this one is my activity last 10 days. So that's in July 26. Yeah. So there's usually weird things going on. Then I read some of the comments on the Reddit about this issue, and yes, they are also experiencing the same signs or same user experience that I have with the Notability. So and if you're gonna say that maybe I'm just using too much of the brightness, no, I don't read. I actually just increase the brightness on this screen for now because I am doing the video, but usually my battery level is on this level because I don't like too much glare on my screen. So that's the usual level of my brightness, and I don't also open those apps like the Bluetooth, the AirDrop, or other stuff in there that are not really necessary for me to use. And also, as I've read on some online forum, that I can use the safe mode and disable the background app refresh so that I can minimize the use of my battery while even the iPad is on sleep. So so far it's still draining my battery. So if this continue, there's a greater chance that I might just remove this app. Sayang naman, binili ko pa naman siya. And also, I already had an auto backup on my Google Drive just in case. So yeah, that's it. So I guess that's the only trouble that I have with this app. So let's see in the upcoming weeks if it's still gonna be an issue. Maybe I'll be replacing this one. So I hope that you get some of my point about this video. So that's it. Bye bye.